Hi everybody. Welcome back to Milan Talk episode 10. And we are welcoming Serie back to our life after waiting for 2 and 3 months now. Our life is getting bored, and now we are going to feel excitement again when Serie comes. Today it's Friday, and tomorrow Serie will kick off at Saturday. And what about our team, Milan? Milan will not have any European competition this season, solely on Serie A and maybe Coppa Italia. So, what is our prediction? Firstly, before we go to our prediction, I want to highlight that Milan have confirmed the signing or the agreement with Bayer Leverkusen for the signing of Victor Boniface. Victor Boniface, a Nigerian striker. He's a good striker, a productive striker. He is one of the main starter when Leverkusen won the Bundesliga by storm without any loss, without any defeat, only to Atalanta at the final of the Europa League 2 seasons ago. So Boniface, 21 goals and 10 assists in that season on Bundesliga only. 34 appearance in Bundesliga, and he scores and he gives 31 contribution of goals. It's crazy. It's good. And we got ourselves a loan for him, 5 million euros loan, paid loan, and 24 million euros when if Milan wants to buy him next season. Yes, agree that Victor Boniface is injury prone, but he still delivers when he came to the field. So instead of hiring Rasmus Højlund of Manchester United, a fully fit player, but less, or even we can say not productive enough, I guess Victor Boniface is a better deal, safer too, because it's only a loan. And as you may have already understand, Milan have the tendency to buy many players with injury-prone history, such as Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Christian Pulisic. Yes, they are injury-prone, but the fact is, when they come to Milan, they have seldomly injured themselves and even being productive, especially Christian Pulisic. 2 seasons already, and he scores and gave assists as easy as he can give. So it's a good mercato up until today. It's going to be even better if Milan can get another center back, a good center back, and selling Musa, maybe get one of another center midfielder. I don't know, but it's already a great mercato for Milan up until this current time. So, what is my prediction of this area? Well, I'm going to predict which teams are going to be relegated next season. So, the teams promoted this season is Cremonese, Pisa, and Sassuolo. Okay. We got Indonesian. We got 2 Indonesian nationality as a player in Cremonese under the name of Emil Audero Mulyadi. Yes, the goalkeeper of Cremonese is Indonesian. And also we got Sassuolo, where Jay Idzes, yes, our captain, center back of Indonesia, national player, he is at Sassuolo now, being bought from Venezia. So, which team I predicted is going to be relegated? Well, I don't want Indonesian player to be relegated, so I'm going to write off Cremonese and Sassuolo, because actually Sassuolo have quite a good squad to even stay and retain Serie A next season. They still have Domenico Berardi, they still have Armand Lorente, and they got Jaitzes, of course. And Cremonese, I guess, aside from Emil Laudero, they have also Milan Loni, such as Warren Bondo, I guess, and Filippo Terracciano. So I hope they survive in Serie A. So which team is going to be relegated? First, I say that Pisa is going to be relegated because I don't know. I like their coach Alberto Gilardino, one of Milan player, ex-Milan player, but I think Pisa will not sustain themselves. And the two other is going to be between these teams: Verona, Hellas Verona, Cagliari, and Lecce. So I hope Lecce is not going to be relegated, but because they have Francesco Chamarda, our young talent, I hope that he can strive at Lecce, even because Lecce have sold their number one striker, Nicolas Kristovic, to Atalanta. So for Camarda, I think he will be the main striker of Lecce. So I think Pisa, Cagliari, and Verona are going to be relegated. So I guess I'm just going to predict the top 10 of Serie A next season, finishing at the bottom half of the table, starting from number 10. First of all, I'm going to stress that this prediction is based on coaches, because coaches in Serie A is very important and can give you the difference on whether you will strive or fall. Remember Napoli, they finished Serie A 10th 2 seasons prior, but last season they hired Antonio Conte and they got themselves a Scudetto. Great coach. But now, let's see. On 10th place, I got Vincenzo Italiano's with his Bologna team. Bologna have lost so many good players this term. Ndoye leaving for Premier League, the left winger. Bologna also lost Sam Bukema, the center back. He left for Napoli, and I think Bologna cannot retain their status as a European competitor next season. They will finish 10th. They have retained back Tommaso Pobega, but I don't think that is enough. Okay, 10th for Vincenzo Italiano's Bologna. At number 9, I got Ivan Juric, Atalanta. Well, Atalanta still have good players, but they have lost Matteo Retegui, and they will probably, most likely, will also will let go the crazy Ademola Lookman. So being left by the two of their most important players, even if they lost Ederson, it's even going to be worse. And I don't think Ivan Juric is anywhere near Gianpiero Gasperini, although he is his disciple. But I think they will struggle this term. They will be in 9th position. Okay? And At eighth position, I got Maurizio Sarri's Lazio. And this is not because Maurizio Sarri is not a good coach. He is a good coach, ex-Scudetto winners also. But he needs a good team. Lazio is not bad. They have retained all of their best players, but they cannot buy new players because of financial restriction. So their squad is not strengthened. Their squad is not up in quality, and Maurizio Sarri will definitely be struggling this season. At number seventh, I got Stefano Pioli's Fiorentina. I got Fiorentina at 7 because they also have kept their best player, Moise Kean, still at the club. They also got themselves Edin Dzeko. They got themselves Parma's player Simon Som, I guess his name. And the rest of the players are all the same. They retain Pietro Comusso. They still have Dodo. They still have David De Gea. So, and I also have high regards for Stefano Pioli. So they have 7th. At 6th, now this is interesting because I put just Fabregas Como at 6. They are rising from 10th. Last season they are in 10th place. Now they will be in 6th. They will enter the European competition, at least Europa League or the Conference League. Como is having a good transfer window. They have strengthened their squad very greatly. Martin Baturina is one of them. They have also got Morata. They have Jesus Rodriguez, I guess. And they have retained Nico Paz and Asane Diao. So, very good team. And Fabregas is a very attractive young coach with new ideas. And he will get himself a 6th place this season, my prediction. Now, getting close to the UCL. At 5th, I am a little bit between Inter and Juventus. Yes, they are both young and inexperienced coach, so they will learn a lot of lessons this season. But I think 5th is going to be Christian Kivu's Inter Milan. Kivus is so inexperienced. Kivu has this very good squad, maybe one of the best squad in the league. They still retain their best players while adding one or two good players, such as Petar Sucic and Angel Juan Boni. But motivation is the issue. The injury or maybe fatigue of these players being racing on through competition until the end last season, and Kivu is the final questions that we need to that Inter need to answer. So I think Kivu will finish 5th if he is not being sacked, of course, in the middle of the season. And of course, number 4 entering the UCL is going to be Igor Tudor Juventus. Juventus have this good squad. There's question about their defense, but Bremer is back. They also have Jonathan David up front. They're going to get Randall Colomwani, and if they got also Edin Zegrova from Lille, I guess they will strengthen very much. But again, Igor Tudor is still a young coach. We need to see whether he can get Juventus somewhere. Because as I know, there are none Serie A managers, which is young and inexperienced can win the Serie A. All of them are experienced coaches. Number third, on third position, I got, yes, Giampiero Gasperini's Roma. Roma have a good squad. They also strengthened it well. Evan Ferguson is the striker now, replacing Artem Dovbyk, which will be sold, I think, but not yet until today. They still have Dybala. They still have Matias Sule. They have about themselves Leon Bailey, but news said that Leon Bailey got injured. I don't know the extent of the injury. And they want to buy Jadon Sancho. They have themselves a good wingback from Brazil, Wesley. They have strengthened, and the cherry on top is the hiring of Giampiero Gasperini with his attacking style of play. Now, the top two. Okay, of course. I am a Milanisti. I'm going to pick Milan as the Scudetto winner and Napoli as the runner-up. It's going to be between Allegri versus Conte. Remember the last battling out in 2014 where in the middle of the season Allegri being sacked by Milan. So they have never met. Coincidentally, if Allegri coach, Conte is not in this area, or Conte is being is resting, yeah, and either side of it, when Conte coached Napoli last years or Inter Milan, Allegri is not coaching Italian club. So now they meet again, and they will go head to head this time. But I think I may be subjective. Napoli will come out second best because they have three competition. They will be concentrated. They will be focusing on Champions League because Conte's biggest flaw is in Champions League. That he will want to prove his merit at the UCL. So he will be focusing on UCL, I think, or at least spread their focus between Serie A and UCL, and that will make them a victim of their own ambitions. And even so, they have lost Lukaku, injured for 3 or 4 months. We don't know whether it will extend and whether will Lukaku be the same good player after his injury. And we don't know who is his replacement. They said Rasmus Højlund. They said Artem Dovbyk. None of them are as good as Lukaku. And Conte and Lukaku is like Batman and Robin. So Robin is now injured. I don't know if Batman can produce the same magic without Robin. So even though they have strengthened with Kevin De Bruyne, Lorenzo Luca, Sam Bikuma, yes, they have also that left back from Spain, yeah. I forgot his name. Also, they got Noah Lang. I think they will be second best this year. When the Serie A champions will be Milan with the Max Allegri, the coach with the most Serie A league victory, Serie A champions with 6, I think. Yeah, he will got himself a good season with Milan. They will got themselves Scudetto, playing only once a week. With Serie A is their focus, and they have most of all they have strengthened their squad with good players. Their midfield is maybe the best in Serie A now with the acquisition of Luka Modric, Samuel Ricci, and also Ardon Yazari. Up front, they got themselves Victor Boniface, They still have Santiago Jimenez. They still have Rafa Leao and Christian Pulisic. And at the defense, they got themselves a right back replacing Emerson Royal with the name of Zachary Atakame. And they got the replacement of Malik Chow in the name of Connie de Winter. And I think we can get far this season, both in Serie A and Coppa Italia. So I think that will give sum up my prediction, and I really hope that we can get ourselves a Scudetto this year, at least being top 4. And tomorrow we are going to face Cremonese at the San Siro. Rafa Leao being injured in the latest Coppa Italia qualification against Bari, which we won 2-0. Rafa Leao is going to be injured at least one match, being monitored for Lecce in the week number 2. But this week, this curtain raiser, as they said in Serie, Rafa Leao will not play. So it's going to be Santi Jimenez and and Pulisic in a 3-5-2 formation. And Boniface will be in the background to substitute the two of any one of them. And I think Milan will beat Cremonese 3-0. I hope we can stay on a clean sheet this season. And yes, 3-0 for Milan, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.